Hey everyone! Today we're diving into the incredible journey of one of the most talented basketball players of our time, Luka Doncic. From a young prodigy in Slovenia to an NBA superstar to the biggest trade in NBA history, this is Draw My Life, Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic was born on February 28, 1999 in Ljubljana, Slovenia. Basketball was in his blood. His father, Sasha Doncic, was a pro player and coach. So naturally, Luka picked up a basketball before he could even walk. At just 7 months old, he was already playing basketball with a mini hoop at home. By the time he was 7 years old, he officially started playing organized basketball. Luka's talent was undeniable, and at just 13, he signed a 5-year contract with Real Madrid's basketball academy. Imagine moving to a different country at such a young age. Even though he was playing against much older kids, he dominated them. By the age of 16, he became the youngest player to debut for Real Madrid's senior team. One of Luka's defining moments with Real Madrid came in the 2018 EuroLeague Final 4 against CSKA Moscow. He led the team to victory with clutch plays, securing the EuroLeague title and earning himself the EuroLeague MVP at just 19 years old. That cemented him as one of Europe's greatest young talents. After leading Real Madrid to championships and dominating Europe, Luka declared for the 2018 NBA draft. The Atlanta Hawks picked him 3rd overall and he got immediately traded. The Dallas Mavericks traded for Luka by giving the Hawks Trae Young, and boy, was that a game changer. Luka took the NBA by storm. In his rookie season, he averaged 21 points, 8 rebounds and 6 assists per game, earning him the NBA Rookie of the Year award. His flashy passes, clutch shots and incredible basketball IQ had fans and even NBA legends calling him the next big thing. Even LeBron James has called Luka out numerous times for being his personal favorite player in the league. One of Luka's greatest moments? The 2020 NBA playoffs against the Clippers. Down by 1 in overtime, Luka hit an insane game-winning buzzer beater. The world knew he was a superstar. Since then, he's been setting records left and right. Triple-doubles, 50-point games, and even a historic 60-point, 21-rebound and 10-assist game. At the end of the 4th quarter, the Mavs were down by 3 points, with only a few seconds left to play. The Knicks fouled Luka Doncic, giving him only 2 free throws with 4 seconds left on the shot clock. He made the first and then intentionally missed the second free throw. Luka came up with the loose ball and flipped it into the basket while falling down with 1 second remaining in regulation. After a quick roll, he hopped back onto his feet and did an impromptu dance to celebrate while frantically waving his hands up and down, with the crowd going crazy. He had just tied the game. A game which all the fans felt like the Knicks had already won. In overtime, Luka then closed out the game with an important victory for his team and a performance which his fans won't ever forget. Unreal Luka Magic. In 2022, Luka led the Mavericks to the Western Conference Finals, taking down the number 1 seed Phoenix Suns in a dominant Game 7 performance during the semi-finals, scoring 35 points in the game. His performance was so crazy that the Mavericks superstar had scored 27 points in the first half of Game 7, matching the number of points the Phoenix Suns as a whole put up against Dallas, as the half ended 57-27. And then there was his historic 73-point game, one of the highest scoring performances in NBA history. Luka proved that when he gets hot, there's no stopping him. In 2024, Luka led the Mavericks on an unforgettable NBA Finals run. He torched the Oklahoma City Thunder in the 2nd round, putting up incredible numbers and securing a spot in the Western Conference Finals. Against the Minnesota Timberwolves, Luka was unstoppable, averaging nearly a triple-double and winning the Western Conference MVP award as the Mavs advanced to the NBA Finals. But the finals were a whole different challenge. The Boston Celtics were a juggernaut stacked with all-stars and elite defense. Luka fought hard, delivering clutch performances, but the Celtics ultimately proved too strong. Still, he had put the league on notice. Luka was a generational talent, and it seemed like he was on the edge of bringing Dallas another championship. Despite an incredible season from the young superstar, Luka Doncic, who posted MVP caliber numbers by averaging 34 points per game, 10 assists per game and 9 rebounds per game, only managed to finish third in the MVP voting behind Nikola Jokic and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. It's almost unbelievable to imagine playing such amazing basketball to then only finish in third place in the voting for the most valuable player of the league. Nevertheless, Luka wouldn't let that define who he was as a player and swore that one day he will bring a championship to Dallas. One day he will be the MVP of the league. One day he will reward the fans for all of their love and support. Mark Cuban, the longtime Mavericks owner, absolutely loved Luka. He saw him as the future of the franchise and built the team around him. But even Mark, who famously once said that he would choose Luka over his wife if it came down to it, was blindsided and not able to stop the shocking trade. Mavericks GM Nico Harrison made some questionable statements after the unexpected trade for Anthony Davis, hinting at issues behind the scenes. Was there tension between Luka and the front office? Is Luka really as unfit, and does Nico Harris honestly believe that he will end up like Joel Embiid? He has been talking about conditioning recently, but just like Shaquille O'Neal has said, a fat and unconditioned Luka is better than 99% of the point guards in the league, so we may never know the full story. What we do know is that Rob Pelinka did an incredible job acquiring Luka. Basically, for only AD and the first round pick, Pelinka was able to fleece Harrison for one of the greatest superstars the NBA has ever seen, netting the Los Angeles Lakers their new franchise player after LeBron James. And now, a new chapter begins. In what many call a horrible trade, Luka Doncic has been dealt to the LA Lakers. The Dallas Mavericks have now lost their cornerstone, their franchise player and potentially the future face of the league, while the Lakers have gained it all. LeBron James might now stay another more year or two around in the league, taking over the mentor role for Luka, sharing all of his knowledge with him, from the body to the game, while ultimately passing the torch to the young Slovenian star. After all, he is only turning 26 this February, with his prime and true potential waiting to be unlocked. Can he thrive in LA? Will this be a turning point in his career? Will he bring another championship to LA? One thing's for sure, Luka Magic is just getting started, and he is about to hit his prime in Hollywood. And that's it for Draw My Life Luka Doncic. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments, what's your favorite Luka Magic moment? See you next time.